You all think we're like cool actors that are really professional, but really, we are not.
Time continues to count down until the return of Stranger Things and its beloved cast. But among that cast are a few standouts, including the one and only Millie Brown, who plays Eleven. Fans fell in love with Millie pretty much on day one and have been supporting her via her own shows and appearances outside of Hawkins, Indiana. But how much do you honestly know about Millie Brown? You might be surprised about some of the things she's connected to or with, so allow us to show you 10 Millie Bobby Brown facts that only true fans would know. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple. 10. Her family risked it all for her Hollywood dream. Hopefully, many of you would say that your family is very supportive of all that you do, which is good. And yes, Millie Brown's is the same way.
Everyone's, oh, look at me, look how famous I am. Is that it?
But they also were willing to put their literal money where their mouths were to show their support, even if that meant selling everything to support her. And while it's easy to look at her success and say that it was worth the risk, it was a long road to Stranger Things, and it started with some big changes in her life. Because she was from the UK, she felt she needed to be in Hollywood to get the best chance of getting roles, which meant that her parents had to sell just about everything they had to give Millie that chance because they really did believe in her, which is a heartwarming thing to hear, but even by Millie's own admission, it got to the point where things started to fall apart. Things were so tight, Millie's British-born manager Melanie Green lent the family money to help them survive, and that wasn't the end of it by a long shot. My older sister left. She didn't want to do it, America, anymore, Millie says. It was tears, tears, tears. We went through tough times. She started getting small bit roles in big-name series like NCIS and Grey's Anatomy, but she kept missing out on big roles.
How is she?
She's fine. Ruby, your mom is gonna be fine.
Really?
Of course, once she got Stranger Things, everything turned around for the better. She's worth about $3 million, which more than makes up for everything that her parents spent on her, to be sure. Yet obviously, they didn't know that this is how it was going to turn out at the time, so that's a major reason why she felt so grateful to them, because there were times she almost quit, and she almost didn't try out for Stranger Things because she was feeling so hopeless. Thankfully, that didn't end up sticking, and she's now one of the biggest young names in Hollywood. 9. Shaving her head. Millie Bobby Brown landed the role of Eleven while she was living in England and therefore did much of the auditioning process virtually.
Oh my god.
Which goes to show just how impressive she was that she beat out those who did things in person. There's a twist to this tale though, as it wasn't until she was face to face with the Duffers, who are the showrunners, at the final audition that she was told that she had to shave her head in order to have Eleven's look for the first season. Imagine being Millie right there. She's just about to land a big role, and then they drop this bombshell on her. Brown recalls the exact moment she learned about the fate of her hair, saying, "So I'm standing in the room with them, and Ross Duffer comes over to me and it's just like, bzzz on my head, and I'm like, what's that mean?" And Ross said, "Well, you've got to shave your head." But in arguably a big twist, she was fine with it. The person who wasn't fine with it, though, was her mother, who happened to be there at the time.
And I think it's so cool to have short hair. You know, anybody who has short hair, I met a lot of people who have short hair today. Having short hair is really incredible and very inspiring.
To get her to go along with it, the Duffers gave her a split screen of her and Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road. She was told to have Theron's frame of mind and use her awesome look for motivation, which worked, and thus the shaved head look was completed. We're grateful that she went through with it because it's an iconic look from season 1 and she got to grow it out eventually.
Will you shave your head again? You're not going to tell me, are you? You can't tell me?
I would love to, but I just shouldn't.
8. UNICEF Ambassador. Though still in her teens, Brown has often been described as mature, and the fact that she's become UNICEF's youngest ever Goodwill Ambassador proves that she has a grown-up outlook. Since 2018, when she obtained the role, she has used her platform to address bullying, climate change, and gun violence, among other topics, showing that she does indeed have a very mature look on the world and she wants to help improve it. Plus, she knows a lot about struggle and living up to certain expectations, so she's a good person to voice trying to overcome challenges and show that hard work can change things.
I will take every opportunity to spread the word about how we can end bullying online and off.
7. The Stephen King endorsement. There are a lot of things about Millie Brown and her casting that are interesting and unique, as we've noted. But what might be one of the coolest things about her audition was that back in 2014, she and her status as an actress was boosted by the one and only Stephen King. Yep, he saw her on the BBC show Intruders, in which she had a starring role, but the show only went one season, and said that she was terrific and wondered if all modern child actors were like her.
You know what they say. What goes around comes around.
That's high praise coming from a guy who knows how to do stories and cast people in roles. Now, granted, he wasn't the reason she was hired, but it's fair to say he helped. Plus, even the Duffer Brothers were quick to mention that endorsement because it's not one you expect to happen. 6. Millie and Drake. Drake and Brown were fans of each other who became friends. Drake found out Brown was in the audience at one of his concerts and invited her to come on stage. The two discovered they were fans of one another, which led to a lasting friendship. Despite public scrutiny about their friendship, due to their age difference, the two have remained buddies. Plus, this isn't the only time that Drake has reached out to epic young ladies. He's also tight with Billie Eilish.
The nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only texted him, but he's so nice.
5. Kardashian love. Look, we all have our odd little quirks that make us human, or something close to it, and the ones that many people look at and go, okay. And that includes Millie because, as she revealed on Jimmy Fallon one time, she loves the Kardashians. And by loves, we mean it every way you can possibly say it. She said to Fallon that she follows them on social media, probably all the platforms they're on, which is a lot, and that she watches the show, and then went on to mimic them in all their catchphrases and did them with pitch-perfect accuracy at points.
And then they're like, oh,
What is it?
it's like, it means like, okay. So it's like, oh,
Plus, she thinks they're great, which definitely puts her in a minority of people who think they're indeed the bee's knees. And we're no doubt certain that she is crushed upon learning that their show is going to end next year, but she'll just have to make sure to follow them even more closely on social media. Oh, it should also be noted that after that episode aired, Kim Kardashian herself went and tweeted about Millie and said she loves her as well. That likely made her day, week, month, year, lifetime, etc.
And I saw that she was like fangirling over us and I fangirl over her and I'm like obsessed with her. That's so cool because I love her too.
4. Award nominations. After captivating audiences with her role in Stranger Things, Brown received over 20 award nominations. Over the years, she went on to win 11 awards, including an MTV Movie and a TV Award for Best Actor in Show, and a People's Choice Award for Favorite Female TV Star.
Your favorite TV actress is... Millie Bobby Brown!
Millie Bobby Brown has also been nominated twice for her role as Eleven on Stranger Things, and though she's not the youngest ever to be nominated, she is on a short list of several under-18 Emmy nominees. That says a lot, don't you think? 3. She's deaf in one ear. If you need any more reasons to love how tough Millie Brown is, she's honestly deaf in one ear, but you wouldn't be able to tell that based on how she acts and performs. She won't say why she's deaf, but honestly, doesn't matter overall. 2. The Sims. We swear this one is real. In 2018, Brown lent her young voice to The Sims 4 as the event coordinator of the Positivity Challenge. It's a bit random, but clearly it meant something to Millie, so who are we to judge? 1. Word count. Given how important Eleven was in season 1 of Stranger Things, you'd think she would have one of the biggest speaking parts of the cast. But you would be wrong in that assumption because, in fact, she had fewer than 250 words of dialogue.
She had actually 42 lines in the whole show. Not that I counted. It was very weird to not have any lines because you have to talk with your eyes and your face.
Think about that. This was her breakout role and she barely spoke in season 1. Obviously that would change in the following 2 seasons, but that just goes to show the acting performance that she put up, that she made an impression while only saying a few words. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at Millie Brown and how she's much more than just the telekinetic girl from Stranger Things? Which of these facts about her do you find the most interesting? Which ones do you find the most shocking? Do these facts help improve your love of Millie Brown as a whole? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.